You're watching Capitol View, Sunday morning talk focused on the political scene in Arkansas.
Welcome back into Capitol View. He's been a fixture in Arkansas politics for years, and he's been the head elephant for the state's Republican Party for 12 years. But he's now forging ahead on a different path. Chairman for the Republican Party, Doyle Webb, joins us now. And, you know, you're kind of sitting on your throne there, it looks like. You know, we're kind of getting down to the end of the Doyle Webb reign for the Republican Party. I guess, you know, what's it kind of been like here the last couple months or since Chairwoman Joe got elected?
Well, it's been great. Jonelle is going to be a great chairwoman. You know, I'm kind of giving her RPA 101 and RPA 201. You know, kind of teaching some of the ropes. But she'll be on her own after December 31st. So I expect that she'll do a great job.
And I guess just sort of looking back on your tenure, like I said, 12 years, the Republican Party has changed quite a bit here in Arkansas since you took over. You know, what have you noticed in just the biggest shift from the party when you took over as chairman to now?
Well, we have become a party that has worked in unison. We now are the majority party. We were the minority party. Sheer numbers. When I was elected in December of 2008, we had 28 Republicans in the House, and today we have 78, possibly going to have 79. We had 8 Republicans in the Senate, and now we're going to have 28 in the Senate. So a complete role reversal. All the constitutional offices, all the federal offices, and close to 60% of all partisan offices in the state are Republican. And once again, I emphasize, we became the majority party, and the Republican Party had not been the majority party since Reconstruction, anyway.
And I guess from a party level, you know, what did you guys do to try to get that message out, to be able to connect with Arkansans the way you have? Because like you said, it's been a long time since Republicans have held as many spots as they have, and now we're looking at super majorities in both chambers as well.
Well, Jay, I think it comes down to 2 words. We were courageous. We were not afraid to state what a conservative Republican believes. We were willing to go to court to enforce the law in Arkansas and enforce the Constitution. And we were very consistent. We consistently targeted, recruited, and supported our candidates. Our party knew what to expect as far as meetings. Our party knew what to expect as far as fundraising. I think it would come down to 2 things. We raised money and we raised hell.
Certainly an agent of chaos, you certainly have been. Now, I guess looking back, you know, what are some of those couple of moments that really stick out to you as the chairman of the Republican Party here in Arkansas?
Well, first would be after the election of 14, when we became the majority party in January of 15. For someone that had been in the party since they were 15, and I had been in the party for, you know, over 40, nearly 50 years, that was a big moment for someone who had always wanted to establish a 2-party system in the state. And certainly that whole election cycle was just tremendous in Arkansas. And let me go back to 2010 when Senator Bozeman beat Senator Blanche Lincoln. That was a big moment. It was a transitional time in the state, and when we also elected 3 constitutional officers in 2010. 2008 was a tough year for the Republican Party. 2009 was a tough year, but 2010 changed the world in Arkansas.
And I guess the next question just sort of begs to be asked, you know, what's next for Doyle Webb? Because there's no way you take a back seat. As active as you've been in everything for so many years, you got to be doing something.
Well, you never know. I'll be behind the scenes, maybe in the forefront in the state. Certainly, I'm running, as you may know, for co-chair of the Republican National Committee. That vote will be on January the 8th, and I hope that I can share a little bit of our successes in Arkansas with all the states that are blue states or purple states, that we were the darkest of blue and now we're the brightest of red, and there's a way to go about doing that.
And I guess looking ahead here, you know, what are some of the biggest challenges? You know, because as you're the supermajority, you've got all the constitutional offices. You know, a lot of people would think, man, you guys got this thing wrapped up. But for Chairwoman Jolene there, you know, what have you told her that you still got to stay on top of things?
Well, when you have this many people, you have this many different ideas, and you have to come up with a methodology for people to coalesce around one idea and move forward. Republicans are different stripes. There's very conservative Republicans, there's moderate Republicans, and if we remember who we are and what our base views are, we will always work together. And like Ronald Reagan said, when you disagree with me 20% of the time, you're not my 20% enemy, you're my 80% friend.
Well, so there you go. Always uniting, at least over there on the Republican side of things. The outgoing chairman of the Republican Party of Arkansas, Doyle Webb, we certainly do wish you the best, and best of luck when it comes to that vote come January 8th. We'll definitely be rooting for you here.
Thank you, Jay, and I've always appreciated your fair-handedness and the work you've done at Channel 4. Thank you.
Well, that does mean the world to me. Again, Chairman Doyle Webb, or the outgoing chairman, I should say. We appreciate the time. Well, when we come back, we will take a look at your top political headlines. You're watching Capitol View on Sunday morning.